welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliana and today is going to be the first of 5 videos where we are counting down to my top 5 brands of 2020. So this will be my top 5 favorite brands of 2020. This doesn't necessarily have to be a new brand that I've tried, but I mean for everything I've used in 2020, these are the top 5 brands which I've loved their product. I've loved who they are, I've loved their reputation, or I've loved their ethics and integrity. So it's all about the total package. My ranking is going to be based on everything about the brand. Obviously 2020 has been a very tough year. I mean for all businesses, for us as individuals, but you still have these brands that have continued to bring out excellent products. Some of these brands have not compromised their integrity. They've stepped on top of their game. In fact, some of these brands have actually been better than they've been before, despite the hardship of what 2020 has been. This ranking is based on my experience, and these are my opinions of the products I've tried from these brands and how I've perceived these brands to be in 2020. So for me, coming in at number 5 is going to be Hourglass. Hourglass is a brand that I use at least one product from every day. As in every day, even if I don't step out of the house, I use something from them. And for me, that makes it important. Hourglass is a brand that consistently comes out with top skin complexion products. I don't have any of their, I don't know even if they make eyeshadows. I don't have their blushes. I don't have any product from them that is nothing to do with the skin. I love the way they make skin products. Everything I bought from Hourglass, I've never been disappointed. And for me, that makes them a top brand in my opinion. And I'm going to share some of the products I use from Hourglass with you so you can see why I love this brand so much. So, the first product I use from them is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. And this is what that setting powder looks like. And I'll show you what it also looks like on the inside. This is one of the first things I like about it. I don't know if you can see. Your normal setting powders, you usually have to pour a little bit on the cover. With this setting powder, you don't have to. It literally has its own kind of pot or jar, if you like. I'm gonna see if I can show you without tipping it over. So when all you have to do is shake the powder. When you shake the powder, it comes to the surface and you can literally dip your brush into it and use what you need, and it's all over. There is no mess, there is no fuss. That's one thing I like about this powder. The second thing is you can use it without any makeup. First thing about this powder, it gives you a flawless finish, and I mean golden smooth poreless finish. I have someone in my life that doesn't use any makeup. She was about to take a picture and I thought, okay, let me just quickly brush this powder all over your face. And then she took this picture, and the outcome of the picture, oh my day, she looked amazing. She looked amazing, to the point that the next time she wanted to be in camera on Zoom, she asked me if she could use the powder all over again. And that tells you something. This is somebody that does not like makeup at all. All she does is just brush her eyebrows and that's it. But now every time she wants to go in front of a camera, she wants to try this powder, and that tells you something. Okay, the second product I do use from them is the Hourglass concealer. This concealer I only use very often. Maybe I want to quickly go out or something, or I just want to look a bit put together or cover a few blemish or something, but I'm not doing the full face because, as you know, these things can be really pricey. I don't use it for my under eyes or anything like that. It's literally, I use it instead of a foundation if I need to go somewhere quickly, but I still want to look as if I actually made an effort. So I'll just put this all over my face and set it with any powder and I'll be out of the door. But the finish of it is fantastic. Just like any of the products, I love this. The third Hourglass product I do use is the eyeshadow primer. I'm just trying this for the first time in 2020. I don't know whether it's a new product or not, but I'm using it for the first time in 2020. And again, like any other Hourglass product that I use, it does not disappoint. It's so nice. I love primers that kind of like wet looking, but they dry on their own as well. They don't totally dry, but they dry down and they don't leave your eyes wet. If I just show you what it looks like. It feels like the P. Louise base, but it gives you more of a matte texture when you've applied it on the eyes than the P. Louise base. The P. Louise base can still look a bit wet when you apply, but this kind of like looks dry down, but it's not dry down. It's very ever so slightly tacky, which is so nice. If you are the type that is scared of the P. Louise base because it's got this wetness about it, you would love this one because it's like a silky silicone feeling. It's not dry and it's not wet, so it will still make your eyeshadow stick, you know, to your eyes without falling off, which is a good thing, and without it looking really wet where you have like skips, or you know, your eyeshadows turn out bad or tacky or patchy. So for me, it's a really fantastic product. I don't use it often because of the price. I try to use it when I'm going somewhere very important, or I want my eyeshadows to really pop and to really come out in a very beautiful way. Alright, the next Hourglass product I do use is the Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. Again, I don't dare use this every day, and the reason is it is pricey, but this setting spray gives you a fantastic flawless finish. It gives you, and it does what it says. It says soft focus. What it does is it just takes your makeup to the next level. You know, it finishes your skin in such a way that it's so flawless, and it minimizes your pore and just gives you this beautiful from within look. I'm trying this product for the first time in 2020. I think they've just come out with it in 2020 actually. But again, this is another fantastic product from Hourglass. You know, they make skin products like no other brand. I just love it. Alright, I've got 2 more products to show you, and I'm going to leave my best one to the last. Alright, the next one I've got to show you is the number 28 Primer Serum Base, or base serum, whatever you call it, but this is what it looks like. And I've just got the travel size. I've not got the big size because these things are really pricey, and because I'm only trying it for the first time, you know, this year. I think I literally bought it last month. It's so new in my collection, but this serum, honestly, it's everything. I'm saving up for the big one now. I'm waiting possibly during the Boxing Day sales or the next sales I can find anywhere, because I'm not buying any of these products at full price. None of them I've ever bought at full price, and please don't either. I just don't like buying things at full price when you can buy them, you know, on a sale or at a discount or whatever. Anyway, I bought the mini version, the travel version, just to try this product, even though I know it's going to be fantastic, but I wasn't ready to, you know, to put down the money to buy a full size one. And this serum, oh my days, it's absolutely fantastic. It works as a primer and it works as a serum, so you can use it for both. So how I use this is, I first use my Niacinamide, which will be my main product for my skin. So I use that. Then I use my brightening product, which is like a brightening moisturizer. And then I put the serum on top of it before I then use my final moisturizer, which is my oil control moisturizer. Now, this is oily. I say oily in the sense that it gives you a glow, not oily in the sense that your eyes or your skin will be drooping of oil. And I'll show you what it looks like. Can you see? It's shiny. It's got a lot of hydration to it. Oily is the best way I can describe it, but at the same time, it's not oily. It's literally like a glow from within kind of texture. I have oily skin, so to tell you something, I have oily skin, but I use matte foundation. So this is where this magic happens. When you use this under the matte foundation, oh, your face comes out beautiful, flawless, dewy but not dewy. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the best finish you can ever ask for, and I'm not surprised, honestly. If you can get your eyes on this, try the travel size like I have done. I mean, look at this. It keeps my skin hydrated under my matte foundation. That's the best way to describe. Look at it. Look at that. Look how shiny that is. But underneath a matte foundation, you don't remain shining. You just look as if your skin is made that way. It's matte but not matte. It's dewy but not dewy. It's just perfection in a bottle. This is perfection in a bottle. Honestly, you've got to give it a try. If you can get a sample from anywhere, give it a try. Number 28 Serum. Oh, it's very close to the best product I've tried in 2020. Absolutely gorgeous. This product, it is absolutely beautiful. Now comes my favorite product from Hourglass, and it is the Veil Mineral Primer. I have been using this primer for 3 years now, and no looking back. Yeah, it is pricey, but this is a primer that you use, and even though it's pricey, if you look at the overall value, it's not. Because some primers you use and you have to use a lot of foundation, or you have to use an expensive foundation. Now with this primer, you can use any foundation. You can use a £5 foundation and nobody will know that you are using a £5 foundation, all because you have a base, which is this primer. This primer is a revolutionary product. I have to tell you that, no doubt about it. I will always buy it. I will always have it in my collection, no matter how much it costs. I never buy it at full price. I'm always buy it on a sale. What I do is, whenever there is a sale, if I don't have one as a backup already, I will buy it as a backup. This is the original one I use. This is the one that is right now in my makeup bag, and this is my backup. I already have a backup. I always have a backup at any point in time. This primer, to me, I've tried a lot of primer. This is the best primer in the world. As far as I'm concerned, is the best primer in the world. Of all the primers I've tried, and I am telling you, I have tried quite a few, I will never replace this product. It's absolutely amazing. This Mineral Veil Primer controls temperature. It's got SPF 15 in it, and when I say controls temperature, what I mean is, if you are in a very high temperature environment, for example like a 40 degrees or something, and you use this primer, I am telling you that your makeup will not budge. I was once in a 30-something degrees temperature, and we were dancing. It was a party, we were dancing, I was sweating. If I can find the picture on that day, I will put it on the screen so you can see. I was sweating like no man's business. I was wearing foundation and everything was all sweating and all dripping on my face. I didn't dab anything, I didn't touch anything. All I did was went in a cool environment and cool down. And if I tell you that my foundation remained flawless, and I mean flawless, when I say flawless, I mean as it looked like how I applied it before leaving my house. As in, it was flawless. My foundation did not budge. It did not budge. It just cooled down and remained as beautiful as I applied it. Honestly, this primer is everything. I use it for powder foundation, I use it for liquid foundation, I use it for stick foundation, whatever it is, whatever foundation, it works for everything. It's the first thing I put on my face as a product before I apply my makeup. And honestly, if I ever stop any product, or somebody asks me to choose one product that I will keep for forever, this will be the one product I will choose. Honestly, it is an amazing primer. If you get the small size or you get a sample, get your hands on this. It's the best product in my collection from Hourglass. Those are all the products I have from Hourglass. I love each and every one of those products, and I hope now you see why Hourglass is number 5 in my top brands of 2020. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like, share this video, consider subscribing to my channel, and just watch out for more content coming from me. Thank you for hanging with me today.